It feels like just yesterday we all got out of school. It feels like just yesterday we were all so excited to be done with school. Finally, after 9 months of grinding it out, we were done. We were free. But then we fast forward to today. And today's August 4th already. Summer is over 2/3 of the way done for me. Some people that I know, it's almost already fully done. And what do we have to show for it? I know that for me, this summer's been great. I've made a lot of progress in a lot of different areas of my life, but that wasn't always the case for me. And as easy as it is to think that, oh my gosh, back to school shopping's starting, summer's almost over, we have to remind ourselves that, hey, even if we have 1 week, 1 day, 1 hour left of summer, there are still things that we can do. We don't need to discount the rest of the summer. If we really put our heads down, we can make the rest of the summer as enjoyable as possible, and we can be productive. That's what I want to talk about today. Summer. So I know for a lot of you, you might not be in school, but I'm sure you do remember the school grind. Now, I am in the States, so school summers run about 3 months here for where I live. We start in June, and we end in August. Technically September 1st, something like that. So summer is almost over. So we have more summer completed than we have left to go, but we're not done yet. And honestly, for me, summer's been great. I have gotten so much done in terms of the gym, in terms of my finance, in terms of the things I care about. I've gotten a lot of things done this summer. This summer's been great, but I'm not ready to give it up yet, and it's not over yet. Summer is, I think, one of the best things to happen to us as kids, because I honestly believe that sitting in a classroom for 8 hours for 9 months out of the year, that just is not how a kid should be raised. That's not childhood. I despise school. School is my least favorite thing in the world. Would drop out probably if I could. Of course, I'm going to finish high school, but, I don't like school at all. So having to say, hey, here's 3 months, and then, being excited when it starts, but getting toward the end of that 3 months and realizing, oh my gosh, we have to go back to that. It really is a depressing feeling. Like, regardless of what people say, especially older people, oh, you need to be in school, you should be excited to go back. No, I don't think I ever have been, except for when I was a really little kid, and school was like the best thing ever when you're in kindergarten, first grade, that sort of thing. But now, no. God, no. I do not like school. Not at all. And people say I should be excited to go back, but honestly, I never am. And I think a lot of you could relate to that. The thing we have to keep in mind, though, is we're given 3 months. Again, some places it might be different, but I'm just going to go off of 3 months because that's what I'm given. I'm given 3 months. 3 months will really, I don't have any responsibilities. I do have things I need to get done, but in the grand scheme of things, especially compared to a school time, I have a lot of free time. The trap that I've fallen into in many previous summers is using that free time for extremely pleasureful activities. So video games, the entire summer. I've wasted many summers just grinding video games. And this year I didn't do that. Sure, I played video games maybe once in a while, because you can still do that. You can have a balance in life. But I spent my summer doing things that actually brought me meaning. I went on little day trips with friends and family. I got to do fun things that I've always wanted to do. I got to spend my time in places I wanted to do. As well as I picked up I've had jobs for many years, but I picked up a really nice job this year. So I was able to get decent money from that. I'm working on this YouTube channel, which I've been working on other things before this, and I didn't spend the whole summer doing this, but I've been doing it now for a few weeks. So I've been working on the YouTube channel. I've been making crazy progress in the gym, progress that I'm very proud of. So this summer has been great. I've been extremely productive, and honestly, I've enjoyed it. However, on the flip side, though, school is good. School brings structure. I know when I think back to my early days of weight loss, I started kind of like the last 3 months of school. So for the first 3 months, I was extremely locked in because when you're at school, the food you bring to school is the only food you have to eat. So you can't cheat. Plus, walking to classes, I would get like 10,000 steps before I even got home. So it was great. And I remember that summer when school ended, it was extremely hard to continue on that regimen because I had a lot of free time. I wasn't moving as much and food was everywhere. So school is good. School does bring structure. And I'm excited to turn school into work one day, and that's what I'm doing now, you know? I may have summer vacation, but pretty much all the time plus some that I would be spending in school, I've been spending working on something meaningful to me, to continue to make me a better person, physically, financially, mentally. So that's kind of what I want to talk about. Sure, summer may not be almost over, and for some of you, maybe it is over. But what we have left, we got to not waste. We need to actually take everything that we can and we need to put it into the last part of summer. We need to make this 1/3 of summer 10 times better than the 2/3 of summer that already happened. And that's easy to do if you just want it bad enough. You got to not waste your time on things that don't give you anything in return. You may love video games. I'm not saying don't play them ever, but what I am saying is limit yourself. Spend most of that time you'd be playing on the game, spend that time learning a new skill, starting a YouTube channel. I'm sure most of you have something you could talk about. This video is probably not going to pull very many views. I honestly don't care. I started this YouTube channel not because I want to make millions of dollars from it, because I feel like I have a lot of insightful things to talk about and I want to do that. I feel like I'm doing somebody out there an injustice if they could take something from my video and implement it in their life and make their life better. I feel like if I get one person to do that, the act of me not doing that is being selfish. So yeah, get out there, get after it. Go enjoy the rest of your summer, because when school starts, you're not going to have as much free time. But also, just because school starts, it doesn't mean that you can't have any fun. That's another topic for another video. But don't think about when school starts. Think about the time you have now. How can you spend it in the most meaningful ways possible? I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, you know what to do. And on that note, good luck and goodbye.